Hi there everyone, welcome to Fingers, Thumbs and Fits and the start of a brand new series where I will be looking at Warhammer Age of Sigmar Spearhead. Now this is the new magazine by Hachette Partworks. There's going to be about 90 issues I think, and it's going to allow you to build around 12 spearheads, get a couple of sets of terrain. There'll be paints involved, as you can see there's dice. So yeah, it's quite interesting, very much appealed to me. Each issue is a tenner. Some come with models, like I say, some come with paints. This is issue number 1. So let's just see what they're going to try and draw us in with, shall we? Right. We will keep it upside down for the moment. Here we have, well, I think this is, right, well there you go. That's describing what the spearheads will be. I'm not going to go into that right now, but I mean, just very quickly, Stormcast Eternals, Skaven, Seraphon, Slaves to Darkness, Osiarch Bone Reapers, Maggotkin and Nurgle, Soulblight Gravelord, Cities of Sigmar, Sylvaneth, Gloomspike Gits, Ideneth Deepkin, and the Lumineth Realm Lords. So that's what we can expect over the coming, well, 90 issues. I don't know, a couple of years? Well, if nothing, it's content for the channel. This is pretty cool. We have ourselves a Spearhead game board here. I didn't realise this came with it as well. This is a recreation of the board that you get in the Fire and Jade set. That is pretty cool. I was not expecting that. Double-sided there, which is pretty sweet, I have to say. That's a nice inclusion. Pretty cool. Here's the magazine itself. It's punched because a binder is available and is available to subscribers. I think it comes with the 3rd or the 5th delivery. If you subscribe, they send these to you in batches. So yeah. So what have we got in here? The Age of Sigmar, some background on the game, the Mortal Realms, what spearheads are. There's the Stormcast Eternal spearhead, Skaven, which I have to say I'm quite excited for because I do like my Skaven. I've got a very interesting idea for how I want to paint them. Okay, we've got building instructions for the models that come in the magazine, which we'll have a look at in just a moment. Again, just a background, how to play, war scrolls, how to fight. You know, all the good stuff that you imagine from an introductory issue. Now, what most of you are going to be asking though, what models are included? Well, in this first issue, one's at the front. So we have a Lord Veritant and a Griff Crow for the Stormcast Eternals, a Skaven Warlock Engineer and a Skaven Grey Seer, which are all on this sprue here, and I will show you them all in just a moment. There's the bases for them, and we get, look at that, we get 6 dice as well. Isn't that nice of them? So, I guess I should build these models, and I'll be right back, and I'll show you what they're like. See you in a moment. Okay, so we're back. Okay, I was hoping that was going to be a bit more dramatic than that. Let's ignore that. I've assembled the models. You can't really see them properly on this backdrop. I thought I'd put them on this side because it would be a bit more dramatic, you know, and a bit evil for the Skaven. But yeah. Anyways, we'll start off with our Lord Veritant. Yes. Sorry, I do get confused sometimes with, I've got the magazine here to remind me. I do get confused sometimes with some of the Stormcast Eternal characters. They all have kind of like similar names, like a Lord Veritant and a Lord Celestant and stuff like that. They're the only two that come to mind at the moment. But anyways, yes, let's start with the Lord Veritant. This is what the mini looks like assembled. Come on, can we focus? So there, whoops, he does have a sort of back panel there. Okay, I need to fix that a bit better. He's got a shield with some parchment sort of coming off of it. I need to glue that in a bit better, but we'll look at that a bit later. Nicely detailed flaming sword there. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but yeah, there's some runes on that flaming sword. He's got a sort of like flaming staff, nicely armoured, nice big collar, nice lot of robes. Kind of what a Stormcast Eternal character kind of looks like, really. Big and dramatic. And he comes with a little Gryphound, which is essentially a cross between a dog and a griffin. And they are pretty awesome. So, Lord Veritant and his Gryphound. Over to the Skaven now. This insane wacko is a Warlock engineer. He's basically a kind of, I don't know, 5 parts Dr. Frankenstein, 5 parts mad scientist, 10 parts lunatic. They basically sort of come up with all the weird and wacky inventions that the Skaven tend to use, and also come up with ideas in how to incorporate them into their physiology. They are insane, they are mad, and yeah, this one has a big gun. So I don't quite know if that's a good idea. Conversely, on the subject of insane, which is kind of a word that's thrown about a lot when it comes to the Skaven, we have a Grey Seer, who couldn't be more truthful at the moment because it is very grey. These are the magicians and warlocks, even though that one's called a Warlock engineer. They are the kind of mouthpieces for the horned rats. They kind of in a way govern Skaven society through the will of the horned rat. You know, like I say, they wield weird, powerful magics. And again are generally quite insane, and almost all of them are albino, which is unique amongst Skaven. Well, I say unique, it's uncommon anyway. I was going to say if it's unique there'd only be one of them, but yeah, that is a Grey Seer. So that is the first issue of Spearhead. Let's just pop that over there. Pop that on there. I do have issue 2, which you can expect to see a video for soon. So, please let me know if you've got this at home as well. Please let me know what you're planning to do, how you're planning to paint, which spearheads you're looking forward to, which ones you currently play. I don't actually have an Age of Sigmar army at the moment, so I'm starting from the ground up. I'm familiar with the setting and the armies and everything to an extent, so I'm not starting off completely blind, but I am rebuilding from the ground up again. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this, and I'm quite excited that one of my favourite factions is first as well, because well, is among the first, and that is the Skaven. I've always loved Skaven, especially as well as issue 2, Rat Ogres. Yes, looking forward to that. So yes, anyways, let me know in the comments which ones you play, which ones you like, what you're planning to do, how you're planning to paint them, and yeah, let me know what you thought. So all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching. Join me next time for issue number 2, and until then, keep on adventuring, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.